All right, today we are going to break down the psychology behind a button that is absolutely everywhere online. Buy now, pay later.
You know the feeling, right? Choosing to pay just a little bit today feels so light, so easy. It almost feels like you're getting a deal. But why does that exact same price, when you see it as one big number, make you kind of stop and think? Well, the answer has nothing to do with math. It's all about what's going on inside your brain. To really get it, we need to first talk about our brain's own built-in defense system against overspending. You can think of it like a hidden financial guardian that's always on duty. And this brings us to a really fascinating idea called the pain of paying. And get this, it's not just a catchy phrase. It is real. Neuroscientists have actually seen this happen on brain scans. When we spend money, the part of our brain that processes physical pain, well, it lights up. It literally hurts to spend. So you might think this pain is a bad thing, but it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's this deep-seated survival instinct. That feeling is your brain hitting the brakes, forcing you to ask, hold on, do I really need this? Is it worth it? It's that little voice of caution that keeps us from making rash decisions. Here's how that whole thing works in like 3 simple steps. You see a price tag for, I don't know, a new pair of headphones. Instantly, your brain's pain center starts to fire up. And what happens next? You hesitate. That little moment of friction, that is your brain's braking system working exactly as it should.
Okay, so if we all have this powerful built-in brake, how do buy now, pay later services get us to just step on the gas? Well, it turns out they've found a very clever way to disarm that entire system.
And boom, here it is. This is the big aha moment. A single large payment is big enough to trigger that pain response. The brake gets slammed on. But when you take that same total and slice it into 4 small, harmless-looking payments, each little chunk is just too small to set off the alarm. The brain doesn't see it as a threat. The brake is just turned off. So this is the key thing to understand. That Pay in 4 option isn't just about offering you a convenient payment schedule. It is a psychological workaround. I mean, it is specifically designed to sneak right past that natural hesitation we all have. It's less of a financial tool and more of a behavioral one, and it works by exploiting this known quirk in our brains. To put it really simply, it's a brain hack. It takes one big, kind of painful number that would make you think twice, and it turns it into a few small, painless numbers that let you hit buy without even thinking. The brake is off, the purchase goes through, no friction. And that's the real implication here, right? By removing that hesitation, these services can subtly get us to buy more and more often without that normal little mental check-in. Okay, so we get the trick now. We've seen behind the curtain. But what do we do with this information? This is where we move from just understanding the mechanism to actually becoming more conscious about our choices. So let's just recap the big points really quick. Your brain has a natural spending brake. It's called the pain of paying. That system kicks into gear whenever you're about to spend a decent amount of money. Buy now, pay later is psychologically engineered to get around this defense by turning one big, painful payment into a few small, painless ones. So we're going to leave you with this question. Now that you know this isn't just about convenience, that it's a deliberate psychological design meant to make you spend more easily, how does that change the way you see that little button at checkout? The choice, of course, is always